Hi and welcome to the channel. Today I want to talk about a watch that has quietly become one of the most familiar faces in affordable mechanical watchmaking, the Orient Bambino line. For over a decade now, the Bambino has been one of the easiest recommendations for someone wanting a proper automatic, a true mechanical watch from a Japanese brand with some real heritage. Orient has been producing in-house movements for years, and while they sit a little under Seiko in the broader hierarchy, there's a strong sense of independence in what they do. And that brings us on to the Orient Bambino version 2. This particular version has a champagne dial, Roman numerals, and a set of lovely blue hands. It's the one that, for me, captures the Bambino's entire appeal in its purest form. The warm dial tone and the traditional layout feels tasteful, grown up, and actually quite timeless. The Roman numerals give the watch its classic, slightly more traditional character. The blue hands add just enough personality to stop it being overly formal, and visually it all feels well balanced. The domed crystal really defines the Bambino look. There's soft distortion at the edges, and the way the light rolls across it gives the watch some real presence. Case finishing is good for the price, and on the wrist, that 40.5mm size feels modern but not oversized. It wears nicely with a low profile, keeping things elegant and comfortable. The combination of polished and brushed surfaces works well and is genuinely nicely done at this price. The lug width is one slight compromise with this watch. At 21mm, it's not the most common, and consequently strap choices are more limited. But strangely, that quirk feels typical of earlier Bambino generations. It adds to the character, and it reminds you this isn't just another generic dress watch. Powering it is Orient's in-house F6724 movement. It's a dependable automatic with hacking, which is nice at this price point. It's reassuring because it means the fundamentals haven't been ignored. It's a watch meant to be worn and used. There's a screw down case back, which again underscores this as a practical daily wear mechanical. There's no exhibition window, but I honestly don't miss it nor think it's needed here. It's ultimately a dress watch and looks right at home with a shirt and jacket, but also works equally well with casual wear. I like the slight vintage flavour, but without the fragility that often comes with a vintage piece. The supplied leather strap is a bit shiny and can look a bit cheap at first glance, but to be fair, it's surprisingly supple and comfortable. And the steel buckle is branded, which is always a nice touch that keeps everything feeling cohesive. Now, in terms of value, the Bambino has been the go-to for a reason. When you put this up against similar Japanese competition or the Swiss options at the same money, it does stand out. Few watches capture this classic design language with the same confidence or heritage to support it for a similar outlay. And in the end, I don't think this is a watch purchase you need to agonize over. If the look of the dial and classic design resonates, then I would just go for it. It's a straightforward decision. It's the kind of watch that delivers more enjoyment than the price would ever suggest. It's a genuinely charming entry into mechanical watches from a Japanese brand that's been doing things properly for a very long time. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments if you've got a Bambino and what you think of it, and I'll see you in the next one.